Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He's wrapped up his whirlwind West Asia tour and has departed from Oman. The Prime Minister made time, though, for a visit to the 125-year-old Hindu temple in Muscat earlier today. He also went across to the Sultan Qaboos Grand Mosque. Visuals there on your screen of Prime Minister Narendra Modi leaving from Oman. It was the last stop on his West Asia tour, a tour that involves stopovers in 3 countries: Palestine, the United Arab Emirates, and the last one in Oman itself. It all began, though, in Jordan's capital, Ramallah, which facilitated Prime Minister Modi's arrival to Ramallah. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has now, of course, departed from Oman. He's heading back to India. He's wrapped up that whirlwind West Asia tour. Joining me live on the broadcast is Nishchita Virendra. Nishchita, so Prime Minister Modi has wrapped up his West Asia tour. Key takeaways, in your opinion, from this whirlwind tour, but to 3 important countries as far as India's strategic relationship with West Asia goes.
Well, the key takeaways will be the fact that all nations have displayed a special camaraderie towards Prime Minister Modi, and this is including the Jordan King as well. All the heads of state who interacted with the Prime Minister described him as a friend. So, as we can see, the efforts made by the Modi regime from India as far as foreign policy goes, as far as relationship with these crucial nations goes in the Gulf to secure India's energy interests, have succeeded to a great extent, whether it is the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi breaking protocol and receiving him at the airport along with other royal family members, or for that matter, Prime Minister Modi being allowed to sit on the seat at the Sultan Qaboos Stadium, which is reserved for only the king. All these factors go on to show that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has managed to break away from the traditional diplomatic talks and has become a friend of sorts of these heads of state, and that will benefit India in a great manner, not just Indians living in India, but also the NRIs living in these countries, and they come up to a substantial number. And secondly, the Prime Minister Modi's government has been accused of elements, especially in the BJP government, have been accused of being communal in nature. So the fact that he went to a mosque here today in Oman, he visited a temple, he performed the groundbreaking ceremony for the first temple in a Muslim nation in Abu Dhabi, also go on to show that it is not religion that is a hindrance in any manner, and it is mutual interest, respect and cooperation that plays a larger role when it comes to interaction with these countries. And Indians have had a huge role to play in these nations through their nation building process over the years, and now finally the government to government interaction is also catching up, the MOUs indicating the same. And thirdly, the takeaway is as far as the Gulf and India was concerned, traditionally we have been a buyer-seller relationship, but now that has gone beyond that. It has gone to investor relationship. It has gone into cooperation in the non-conventional sectors of space, health, education, etc. The fact that the first international branch of IIM Ahmedabad will be opening in Dubai shortly is certainly commendable. Then there is the Manipal Institute of Manipal Medical College that will be opening up in UAE as well. Certainly huge strides taken by the Prime Minister, although it was a whirlwind visit, as you mentioned, but all the factors that were kept in mind before he left, all the speculations that were doing the rounds, it seems like the Prime Minister has lived up to all of it in a matter of a few hours.
Absolutely. So all boxes ticked as far as the Prime Minister's visit goes to West Asia. Nishchita, thanks. You've been bringing us up to speed on all the developments on that whirlwind tour. We'll leave it at that for now. Prime Minister Modi has, of course, departed from Oman and he's heading back home.